Hi, this is an automation between Monday.com and Microsoft 365. It's a reasonably complicated one. I'll just kind of talk you through it. So the scenario here is I'm a mortgage advisor and I have a board for applications, and each item in this board, though I've only got one here, is an application for a mortgage. And for each of these applications, we create a fresh board for the applicant, and we have things like bank statements, payslips, credit reports, P60s, letters from employers, and so forth and so forth. So we've got a proof of income section here, proof of identity section here, proof of address section here, so utility bill and the likes. Now over here, we also have in the bank statements, we've got the bank name and a partial account number here. And this is kind of important for later. But the scenario here is the applicants upload their files into this files column here. And when we're happy that this mortgage is going to go through, what we want to do is import all of these files into a SharePoint folder connected to this board. So over here, we have John and Jane Doe, and we can see they have a SharePoint folder here. Let me just open it in SharePoint, you can see it. A nice empty folder to start with. And if we look over here, we can see that each of these is connected to John and Jane Doe in the applicants' applications, and then you can see that it's connected here. So what we're going to do is trigger an action that says import files from client board. And what this is going to do is it's going to go and take all these files from here, and it's going to add them into this SharePoint folder over here. But it's going to build them up in a way that we feel fit. So if we have a look at the automation that we've got running, we say when the status changes, so this is the status column, changes to import files from board, we're going to copy all the assets from the connected board to a file path. And right now we've got this file path is named after, and we're using the auto population feature here. So items group, item / items name, and then we've got a space, and then the bank, and then a space, the account number. So if there's a bank and an account number, that will get populated into there. If it's not there, it will just truncate to the item's name. And this is going to save it to the configured SharePoint folder for this item. And if the file already exists, it's going to rename it. And this is so that we have a history of all the different things. So let's trigger the action. So import files from the client board, and the automation is running now. So if we open this one up, we can see that already it has created 2 folders and then named after the group name. So if we go over here, we've got proof of income, proof of identity, and proof of address. So 2 of them have been created. Now 3 of them have been created. So if we have a look in proof of income, you can see all these items and you can see all these files. So it's going to go through the files, create a particular folder for each of these. So you can see these now. So you can see bank statements, Bank of America 325. So this is bank statements, Bank of America 325. So this should have this file in. Let's have a look. So we have a single file for that, and then you can see it displayed here. And this does it for each and every one of the items that have got a file connected to them. So if we have a look at the proof of address here, we can see council tax bill, credit card statement, utility bill. And if we go down to proof of address, we can see 1, 2, 3 files with that item. So this is creating things as required, very customizable, and you can just add these in here and it will upload them into the right place within your SharePoint folder.